What is up, YouTube? I'm here today to give you a little update about something that happened to me just about a day or so ago. Probably about 36 hours to be exact. Yes, as a matter of fact, I was banned from Twitter. For no fault of my own, though, mind you. For better or worse. And let me break that down. So basically, within about a 24-hour period, many thousands of accounts were banned off of Twitter for a new rule that they just came out with called platform manipulation. Now, I don't have it, I'm not going to pull it up on screen or whatever, but I'll give you the quote, the direct quote from their terms of service about this. Platform manipulation is amplifying or suppressing information in a way which could disrupt a Twitter user's experience. Which means literally nothing, okay? It means like if you log into Twitter and you don't just stare at an empty screen, you are complicit in manipulation. Because if I say anything, if I say, oh, I'm 6 feet tall, I might be disrupting and suppressing somebody's experience, or I might be amplifying the pro Lanklet experience. I don't know. 6 feet is kind of in between though, so that's really centrist. That's really centrist when you think about it. Anyway, but you get the idea. It was bullshit. It was a nonsense reason, and they basically just used it to knock off a bunch of people that Twitter probably just didn't like. Kind of seems like. Now people told me a couple different things. They're like, oh, well, it's because you put people who posted it. They put this thing. They tweeted out something that triggered Twitter to fact check it, and I had tweeted that a few times over the last year or so when they started implementing that. But then also a lot of people got banned that didn't do that. And then also somebody had sent me something. They said, oh, there was an article that a journalist published about Twitter trolls who were trolling them and disrupting their experience. And I was like, I wasn't one of the trolls, but I was like, they had like this big graph of like who the trolls were following or whatever. And yeah, I was on there as somebody that trolls were following. But I mean, I have a very checkered history with the media, with them blaming me for murder, and then like kind of backing off, and then just like also then oh, actually, okay, well, he didn't do it, but his music makes people go crazy and murder and da-da-da, When I've been attacked by the media so much, and obviously I speak out against them harming me and trying to hurt me, whatever, with their slander, people who don't like the media probably are going to say, yeah, I'm going to follow that guy on social media, because I agree with him that the media are a bunch of assholes. So that's not on me, and I don't think that was it either, because that was very, very, like, small, and obviously many, many people got wiped out. If it was just me, and that's the thing about it, too, and that's why I'm appealing this ban, and I'm probably not going to go back on Twitter until I get a answer on the appeal, because I could very easily make an alt right now, but I could be back on in 5 minutes. But then, I really don't think I should have been banned, and maybe there's no rhyme or reason, but that's just how I feel like, I know if I go back on there, then there's a reason now, because he's evading, and Twitter's not even, I've really enjoyed Twitter. Twitter's been a big thing for me the last few years. I've really had a great time on it, but I'm not even gonna lie, a little break from all that is probably good for me, because I do spend probably an unhealthy amount of time tweeting and being on Twitter. In a way, throwback to some like OG Egglore reference, but before I started really getting into browsing R9K heavily back in 2014, what came before that was I had been from 2013 and 2014, I was playing like 50 hours of PSO2 when it was still Japanese. I was playing at like 50 hours a week plus working full time. So like I was setting alarms, I was waking up like every hour to do the emergency quests and stuff. I was going crazy on it. It was everything. It was like my main thing always. And then I got banned because I wasn't Japanese. They found out. And so they banned the proxy, whatever. They found I was using this proxy to get into the Japanese servers, and they banned me. And after that, I'm like, well, shit, now what, for better or worse, then I kind of got into some other stuff. But, so I'm kind of looking at it, once again, in like a silver lining kind of way right now that, okay, maybe I'll kind of find something a little, literally anything else. To be honest, I'm not going to lie. I love Twitter. Had a great time on there always. And if I get unbanned, I'll probably fall right back into going on there again. Although they did ban lots of people. So even the people that I liked to follow, they might not even go back there anymore. So then that might make it a little bit less enticing. But we'll see how it goes. But I mean, yeah, like, even same thing, too. I just, recently, a couple weeks ago, I uninstalled all my gacha games. If you don't know this, basically, it's like one of these games where you do, like, you try to get the rare characters and stuff. It could be anything. It could be anime. It could be all types of games fall into this, like basically loot box type stuff. Excuse me. And I had been playing that stuff a lot the last year, and it definitely was taking up a lot of my time. I mean, back during the summer when I was banned off YouTube from streaming back then, I basically was playing gacha games on my phone many hours every single day. That's pretty much all I would do some days. From when I woke up till I went to bed, I wouldn't even look at anything else. So recently, a couple weeks ago, I wasn't playing that much anymore, but I was definitely at least an hour every day, probably over an hour every single day minimum. And that's not good. I said, damn, it's really, all the hours I've been doing this and just for nothing. Really, it's just, I'm trying to, get the rare character or whatever for something that I'm going to set this down one day and then go walk over and do something else. So I uninstalled all my gacha games recently, and now I don't have Twitter right now. And yesterday I did kind of fuck around. I actually browsed more 4chan than I have in a while. Just kind of, once again, just like what's up? Hey, what's going on? What's going on in here? Scroll. I was on Instagram. I do have an Instagram, and that's where I posted some of my stuff about what's been going on with me. I've had that for about a little over a year and a half, I think. It was back in summer of 2019. I decided to make one back then to do a little bit of Instagram live streaming on it back then, which I have still done from time to time, but just not a whole lot. But anyways, so I'm kind of chilling on it right now, to be honest. And people have told me, they said, the Fediverse, Gab, actually TikTok has been brought up to me multiple times. People are saying that TikTok is a pretty cool place to be. Now, if you know about me, I've been sent in a lot of TikTok compilations to watch on my live streams and stuff like that. And yeah, I don't have a very high opinion of it. I tried it out back in 2018, didn't really care for it, and I kind of really still don't. But people have told me this, so it's not what you think it is. It's actually really good. If you go on there, you'll really like it a lot. Who knows? Maybe, perhaps. I'm not planning on that right now. I'm kind of just gonna chill. Give it a few days at least and kind of see, am I going to get an appeal through, or is it just going to be basically they're saying fuck everybody, if you got hit then you're fucked. I'll probably still make if that were the case, I'd probably still make another Twitter anyways, but I would probably just have like a private Twitter just to keep up on the news, because there's a lot of stuff that I wouldn't even know is going on if I didn't have social media from time to time. Like there's stuff that even my YouTube algorithm, there's stories that don't get picked up, and I have a very particular YouTube algorithm, different stuff that it has helped me to learn about and know about, and that I feel like it is kind of nice to have for certain reasons. But that's pretty much where I'm at with it right now, just kind of chilling out, and I'm going to just try to use this week, I'm going to try to, maximize my good organized usage of my time a little bit more. So like today, I think I will go start getting some embroidery designs together for some future merchandise, hats and stuff like that. I actually just got some stickers ordered for the first time. I'm gonna see how those turn out. If they're good, I might start, I wouldn't sell them specifically or whatever, but I could, throw them around for promotional or stick them with some merch sales or whatever. And then maybe have some pins too. Just different things, different stuff, that I could be doing, and instead of just sitting there on Twitter and going, oh, what else? Oh, what else? Oh, what else? Oh, what else? So, yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at right now. I think, people are saying, oh, you always tweet out the streams. The best thing I can think about that right now, other than, I could Instagram story it, but if I'm, I might have to, or I can Instagram post about it or whatever. Instagram is still, I think we're just about 4K on Instagram right now, so there's a few people that follow me on there. But as far as YouTube is concerned, I could probably maybe start putting up like, if I could actually get some real good organization, I could actually post on my community tab on YouTube, which I don't really use very much at all. I could be like, oh, today, I think I will go live at this time today, so there you go, or I could even maybe plan out a couple days, but obviously I'm very disorganized. But who knows? I have a very major distraction that's not on the table right now that I usually get distracted by all the time. So I'm gonna try to be really try to be on top of stuff this week, as far as really trying to get my stuff together. Obviously, I've been doing this for years, and I've always had problems doing this. But once again, to be fair, I've been on Twitter a lot for the last like 3.5 years. So okay, You know, that's been a factor of time munching for a while now. So who knows? Who knows? But I just figured I would give you a little update on what it is. Basically, it's a nonsense ban. I didn't really actually get banned for anything. It was just bullshit. I'm not joining any new thing at this moment to compensate for that loss yet. I'm going to wait it out a little bit and see what's up. And otherwise, I'm going to try to just be rocking and not rotting. Some people thought I might go kind of like depressed mode about it. And I'm really not, to be honest. Maybe it's still setting in. I mean, I was kind of going through that yesterday. I would be like, oh, you know, just... Oh, crap, I got banned. You know? Like, I was like this, like, just this muscle memory of, like, pick up phone, fingerprint sensor, Twitter. Oh, yeah, you're banned still. Oh, yeah, okay, that's right. That happened a few times yesterday, just like this one swoop, this one muscle memory motion that I've had locked in for a while now. That's probably the biggest thing. But, you know, even if tomorrow, even if I lost everything tomorrow, even if, like, I got banned from everything tomorrow, you know, I still have my creative expression available to me. I still have my hardware, my software, and I still know what to do, and I still have my brain, you know. You know, it would definitely suck, but I can still do what I want to for now, for the most part. Just kind of a little setback, but as I've said before, for instance, in my song Burned, anything beside killing me, exercising futility. Yeah, that's how it is. As long as I'm still here, breathing in vape chemicals, sipping that good sip, I'm not even gonna trip. Ooh, even if I slip a little bit. Yeah. Anyways, I won't take up any more of your time. I will try to keep updates, but that's pretty much where I'm at right now. All right, cheers, my friends. Have a good day.